Hey everyone. Okay, no need to get all upset. Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue, here for our delayed date night. We're doing, let me see, I don't have all of the, let's put some more lights in this thing so you can see how beautiful it is. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? It's called a gingerbread house. That's it. Gingerbread house from Dreaming Tree right here. You see that? And I figured we'd put it together, and I thought it was going to be hard, but it was not that difficult. I think that the church, which I don't know if you can see in the, no, you can't see in the back. I thought the church was harder. So if this interests you, definitely grab this file from Dreaming Tree next time they have one of their sales or something. I just put a few little doodads on there. And I think I will add some more like ribbons and stuff. There's ribbons on here. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. There's ribbons here and then here, and then they have these fake trees there, but I think that would sort of get in the way of the windows, which are really cute. So I hope that, let me just see that we are checking with everybody. It looks amazing. No sound. Can you guys hear me? Let me check. Let's try this. Can you hear me now? You have yours cut out? Shirley, it's easy to put together. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. So this is from Dreaming Tree. This is a paid file. So if you want to do it, you do have to pay for it. It comes in a set that it has two other gingerbready kind of things, and I have fancied it up a little bit, but it's mostly pretty fancy. It's got these two side pieces here. You see they have windows, and then on the back, oh, I forgot bling here, but on the back, and I forgot need to put another purple blingy thing there, because I would imagine that it would be very shiny, and that's why I put all of those little bling things there. I didn't put the blings on here. So I'm going to put this together for you tonight, and show you step by step what I did. Now you could watch Leo's video too. Don't forget that he does do an extensive video for all of his people who buy the sets, but I just like to challenge myself and do this. Before we get started, I do want to mention a couple of things. One is that I have a giveaway going on right now, and it's actually ending tomorrow. So if you haven't got your name in, there are so few people that have put their name in. I know I didn't advertise it all that great, but it's one of those quickie things. So we're going to be pulling the name, or the company that does the thing will pull the name for me, and I will announce it as soon as the giveaway is over. We decided, based on feedback on Friday, I think, that for December giveaways, we're going to be giving away some 3 Bright Pad Goes, which are the ones that you can charge and bring anywhere. And 2, instead of 1 big prize, we're going to do 3 Bright Pad Goes, and we're going to also do 2 mini easy press with the mat, the smaller mat. which is a great little price too if you don't have any of the presses. So I'm still kind of thinking how to do it. I don't know if I should, maybe what I should do is just one great big uh, raffle. That might be a good idea. So just be aware of the fact that that's coming up probably sometime this week coming. Okay. And let's see what else is there to know. There's still Black Friday deals all over the internet, including at Cricut. If you're going to buy a machine or anything at all, I would recommend doing it this weekend because they give you if you spend $100, they give you a $20 bounce back coupon, as well as if you use my link and code, oh, which is Cricut Chat 10. My link I will put in the description. But if you use my link and code, you'll get an additional 20% off, and everything's already on sale. Plus, you get even more off if you're an Access customer. I know it's crazy. I've been having packages arriving every day because it's just so much stuff that I just want to stock up on for the winter time. So let me show you what this is all about. So I actually cut this out 3 times because I promised one to my mother when she was here on Thanksgiving. And then I have one that I was going to do for myself, and then another one for my friend Linda. I bumped into her on the holiday stroll yesterday, and I was telling her about this, and she loves my paper stuff. So I figured I would oblige her by giving her one. So I got to do this at least 3 times. It was really not that difficult. So if you get overwhelmed easily, I don't think this is one that will overwhelm you, especially if you did the house, because it's very similar. It's actually, I'm sorry, not the house, the church. It's very similar to the church. It's kind of actually smaller, and it has like a little vestibule in here, but not the steeple. So it was super easy to put together. So the first thing you're going to do is cut it all out, which is what I've done here. And you're going to go through these white pieces and the brown pieces, except for the smaller bits. You can put those aside. So these 2 pieces are the foundation pieces. You can kind of put it aside right here. We're going to use that, obviously. And then we're going to be looking for the, I'm going to get a pen just so you can see. We're going to be looking for these Roman numerals right here. Okay. So this one is a Roman numeral 1. And then we're going to be looking for, I know one of them is this. Here it is right here, 2. Now this one is 4 because it has 4 lines. So it's 4. And then this is the back. It has 1, 2, 3 lines, or 3. Okay, so those are going to be our pieces for the actual structure. We're going to build these 2 side pieces separately. These other larger pieces are for the roof, and this is just to steady up the back. Okay, so there are dash cut lines, so go ahead and fold those and get them in sort of an orderly fashion here. Let's do that. I was actually surprised that it wasn't bigger, so it was pleasantly nice. I mean, I think it's a good size. I thought, I don't know. I'm really bad at judging spatially things. Okay, so this is your front, and it's going to have on the front, this is going to be right here. You see these little pop-out windows. I forget what they call those. But usually do it in a cape house. So these are going to go like this: 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to join them. But before we do that, we do need to find the corresponding brown pieces, and some of these are not those corresponding brown pieces. This is the front. I'm going to put that aside. This is the side. Put that aside. Here we go. So we need to find these 2 pieces for the thinner parts of the side. And this is the window. And this is going to go on the back right here. And these are just extras. And then here we go. This is the front. So see those 2 pieces, they're going to go on the front. And then we're going to, and this will make the structure stronger. Okay. So let's go ahead and start putting in these panel pieces. And I hope you can see me. Actually, I think I might go a little bit closer. Okay. So for the front piece, it goes here. Now, there's going to be a little whiteness over here, but not on the inside edge. So be careful of that. Because we tend to normally like center that in there, but not for this, because we want to hide that part of here, because that's where our like little arch is going to go. Okay, so there's 1, and here is 2. This is going to go over here, and what you should do is line it up with this hole. There will be a little bit of side piece that will show. That's okay. And then once we do this, we're going to go back and decorate the panels before we put it together, just because see how I'm lining it up with this is a little bit left over on the edge, but this is the way it was cut. Not sure why, but I remember him pointing it out. So there's space over here, but not really space on this side. And then this is the 3rd panel with part of the roof. Let's go ahead and put it here. Let me just turn mine. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing there. There's the back panel there. And the back of the where is it? I might be putting this on wrong, actually. Let me just hold on. This is what happens when I cut too many ahead of time. Sorry. I just want to make sure that I don't. Where's the part that has the flap? Where's my flap? Oh, here it is. Okay. There's the flap. The flap has to go first. Sorry. And you see it does have this here, and that's going to be where we line this up. Okay, so let's put that on first. Because it is a gingerbread house, it has to be brown like a gingerbread, you know. Speaking of gingerbreads, tomorrow we are working on a really darling gingerbread man. Now, I gotta say, I'm picky, but I don't like a lot of people's renditions of gingerbread men. For me, they have to be kind of chubby and sort of androgynous, not like male, female, like, you know, they have to be sort of chubby. So I found one that was part of a candy bar wrapper last year, and I made some changes to it, and now it serves as a really nice garland. And then I also did the same thing with the peppermint swirls that we're going to make. So we're going to make 2 different kinds of garlands tomorrow. Okay. So there's that, and I'll give you that file. Hopefully that won't be a problem. It's only when I try is it a problem, but shouldn't be. I think I might have shared it before too. So you see these have big openings right here, and the way that I was told is that you want to have very little bit of white showing on the inside edge, because that's where our side pieces are going to go. Okay. And then just to kind of get everything out of the way, I want to put these together. Just kind of tab them together so that I'm not dealing with so many pieces. So here we go. We're just going to glue. See, there is, oops, sorry. There. So there's 1 and there's 2. Make sure you line them up, and that it might be helpful to push these tabs up if that helps. Okay. But you see how there's like this space, but not much space here. Then this is going to be 3. Just like that. Let's glue that in. I hope you all had wonderful holiday weekends. We did here. We had a lovely dinner. My mom came over for the first time we've had her. And like 5 years, I think. And it went really, really well. She loved everything. She didn't want to take any leftovers though. My sister Teresa came back for leftovers the next day. I made this awesome pumpkin roll. Have you guys ever made pumpkin rolls? They're like a sheet cake kind of thing, very thin and moist, that you roll up on. You do it in a jelly pan, and then when it's hot, you roll it up, and then you put inside. You put like a cream cheese filling. It was so rich, so nice. Okay, so there's our like the basis of our gingerbread house. Probably shouldn't have closed it all the way up, because we do have to put some vellum in there. Maybe I can just leave it open. I'll leave it open. All right. Let's talk about the sides next, and then also these little windows. So these are the sides. I'm seeing that some of the color of the brown is slightly off, like different, which is weird. And I thought I cut it all out of the same brown. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe this one here is the darker brown. This is light, darker. So there. I don't know. Well, it's going to get covered. Most of it's going to get covered with panels. So sorry. Okay. So here are the 2 side pieces, and they're very weird looking, but they're rounded. So the reason why you have all of these sort of dashed cut lines here is to create a rounded effect, which I thought was pretty clever. And so we're just going to fold like we always do, folded dashed cut lines for everything. And we have 2 of these. So one has the window on this side. That's the thing. So that's why maybe I turned it. Oh, I get it. It's sort of lighter and darker. Okay. Right? Yeah. So what this is going to do is we're going to put this together like this. Sorry, let's just fold this just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And I'll turn around my sample so you can see. So see, there's a window in the front. There are two windows on the side. Those are the circle windows. But this one's going to be on this side. And this one is going to be on this side. You see? I didn't realize that the paper that I used had sort of a slightly different tinge to it. But that's okay. Again, it's going to be covered with a lot of paper. So we really don't have to worry too much about it. I obsess over brown colors. Let's see. So that is this, and that is this one. So we've got to do a couple things here. We've got to put the vellum on the inside, and we also have to put the panels on. So that's what's over here. Okay. So for this one, I chose this pattern, which I thought was really cute. And the vellum is on the bottom there. So let's just talk the pattern first. So this is going to go on here. And then like this. And like this. And then over here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. And this one goes here. Like that. And so I also want to get the vellum out. There are quite a few pieces of vellum. There are a lot of windows in this house. All right. So everything, let everything fall where they may. There, my vellum's stuck there. Okay. So let's turn these over and put the vellum pieces in first. There's the circle piece. And where is there's one here. So these two pieces are going to go here in the back. Remember with vellum, we're not going to put a whole lot of glue, just enough to attach it. And then we're going to press really well, make sure it really gets in there. But we're doing it on the inside, so that's a good deal. It's a good thing. So same here. All right. I'm not as careful as Leo is, but mine's going to be the quicker one. He's very careful about it. So here we go. I did find the vellum for the peaked windows a little bit smallish. So there's that one. Okay. And then we'll take this, flip it over, find the circle vellum. And the other vellum. Here's the other vellum. Okay. I always put the glue on the paper instead of the vellum because I feel like the vellum is not as porous as the paper. So it could kind of get all over the place. And as you can see, it probably did on this side a little tiny bit. Okay. So now that we did the vellum pieces there, we can then put our pieces back wherever they are. Here they are. 1, 2. Now you notice there's a little, I don't even know what this is for, but there's like a little piece down here. I thought it was for snow, but I can't really tell why it's there. I thought it was for snow, but there was no snow piece there. See, so this one has one, but not the other. Just so that you know. Okay. Here we go. So this one, you see down here on the bottom, has like a little opening. I'll find that piece in a second. Oh, here it is. This could be one of them. Yeah. Not sure what it's for, but it's awful cute, so we'll put it on. Okay. And then comes this for the window, the round window. I think I like this striped effect best. There we go. And then the other piece here. We're not done actually with this part. We still also have to put the window frames on. Okay, so there's a window frame, and you'll see here it matches with this cutout. There's like a little lump right there for the snow, so we want to match with that. And then for the side pieces, there's a round gingerbread-y color thing, if I can find it. Oops. Hit my head. Well, if I can't find it, we'll come back to it. So we just want to put this on. And you can do this either way. You can put some of the snow glitter pieces on afterwards or while you're doing it. I just did it afterwards because there were a lot of white glitter pieces. So I got a little confused. So same here. I'm going to put this there, this here, and this here. And then we also need a window piece. Oops. Come on. I know I separated everything. Okay. So this week I thought we would do some gingerbread-y type things since that's one of my favorite things about the season. Somebody was asking me, Loretta was asking me what she should get from Lori Whitlock, and I would love to be able to do her 24 drawer advent thing, but I'm afraid it might be a little late for that. I don't know. Maybe I will try it. So if people were looking, she's still having a sale, but it ends tonight. And let's see where else. Oh, my Scrap Chick had a sale, and they had some really adorable those pop-up cards like we did with the turkey. So I did get a couple of those. So I'm going to be doing that. And then there are 2 gingerbread houses in Design Space. I'm going to do one of 2. So if you are an Access member, they're free to use. So we'll do one of those. And then the gingerbread guys tomorrow, the gingerbread men tomorrow are free as well as the peppermint. Oops. Look, I got glue on my finger, and every time I lifted my finger, it would just kind of come away. Okay, so this is, and there is a circle piece somewhere here, wherever it may be. Come on. Well, looks like I'm not going to find that. So, so there are those two pieces. Let's talk about the front. The front is kind of like it juts out just a little bit, just like maybe half an inch. So, we're going to fold all of these pieces like this. And then you will see here on this side piece that there are these very, very small tabs. And you need to fold them in. Oh, I'm having trouble with that one. Okay, there we go. I'm going to fold these in like this. There's a tab on the end here. Don't worry about the back tab yet because that's for when we attach it. Okay, so this is going to go together like this. So let's decorate the front of it and do the vellum there as well. Okay, so the vellum on this piece is a whole big piece. It covers all three of those window openings. So that's cool. You don't have to deal with 3 pieces of vellum. So this one goes in here just like this. Just sliding it in. It kind of doesn't matter how you do it in the back, just as long as it's attached. Okay. And then we're going to find the door. Here's the door in lavender. And we also need to do the window for the front door. So where is that window? Here it is. So this is going to be the window. And there is also this piece right here. Don't know why I'm having a hard time with finding these pieces because I separated them all right before I came on. Hold on, give me a second. We're also going to need this. This has got a little ripped, so I'm going to glue that. And I have no idea. I have no idea why I'm so confused. Here it is. So this piece is, I have to fix the glitter piece because it got ripped. Just like that. But it's going to go right here, like the little archway on the door. So stunning. And just needs a little bit of glue. It's always good to glue glitter cardstock onto something. It's not easy to glue on top of glitter. It's usually not easy, so try to avoid that at all costs because it just takes a lot of glue and can get real messy. Okay. Oh, here comes Owen. I can hear him. There he is. Yeah.
How the hell do you hear me?
I can hear you. You're very loud on your feet.
I'm not loud. I just
There
hit.
you are.
I'm not loud on my feet. I just hit the gate with my toes.
Yeah. You're loud.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's saying, nah, don't be intimidated by the pieces. You're going to watch me do this, and it's so easy. This is an easy one.
Just like a stream or something.
Yep, we're streaming the gingerbread house that I just made.
What a wonderful stream.
Thank you. You are kind.
And the laptop that you're balancing on the box is just...
Hey, listen, you do what you got to do. All right, here we go. These pieces that I need on the side. All right, so this is going to go on here like this, and then we're going to put this on top here. I like to do this before I put it all together, before it becomes sort of 3D. All right. Just like that. There's actually a little heart piece that goes on the archway, but of course I haven't found it yet. Oh well. Oh well. All right, so there's that. And then this one. Now we're going to line this up and it's going to extend a little tiny bit. So that's okay. All right, but just be aware of it. Oops. And I'm trying to not put glue all the way to the edge because it does extend a little bit, but you do not want for it to come down here past the tab. All right, so let me show you what I mean. So there it is, a little bit extended, but not past that tab. All right, so next up, what we're going to do is we're going to glue all these little like shark teeth to the inside edge here. Okay. I'll tell him, Susan. So you don't want to do the lavender? I go to watch the comments and then I hit my head on the camera. All right, pay attention, Rita. Okay, so make sure you get glue on this little inner tiny tab here. Last week when we had our Zoom call, we decided that we were going to, for New Year's Eve, like we did last year, we did a Zoom call. That was our first Zoom call, was last year, remember? And we're going to, or I'm going to be putting together the Winterland Castle from Dreaming Tree. It is probably the biggest file they have. And I have always wanted to do it, but I just kind of like, it's so big. What am I going to do it for? But now that I have an audience, then I can definitely say I have a reason to do it. Okay, so I'm just trying to get those teeth closed up. It's not easy. Maybe put a little too much glue on it. I can't get my head really in there as I normally would do because the camera's there. So do pardon me that it's taking me a little while. Okay. All right. And then there is this here. So we will close that up. Okay. So there's the door. There's still a couple little things we got to add, but there's the front door. And let's go back to the side pieces and we will close those up as well. Remember, there are these little tabs, one very small one there. You got to make sure you catch that so it gets all nice and closed up. It's like this, and it's going to, this is why we're going to cover this up so you won't see this, but this allows it to do this bend like this. Okay, so let's get some glue on there. See that? On New Year's Eve, I'm being a goober. Am I being a goober? You shouldn't be scared of the Zoom calls. It's fun. And we all kind of know each other. It's not like it's like this national event. I guess I got better at it once I started getting televised for some of my local meetings. And then I just kind of, you can like hide your view. That was the thing. I don't like being able to see myself because I thought that was unnatural. I don't even know why they do that, but you can hide the view of yourself. And then after I did that, then I felt comfortable. Okay. So there's that. And here I forgot this part. So let's go ahead and glue it on. Oops. I hope I got the right one. Nope. Let's make sure I got the right one before I put glue on it. There we go. Just like that. But yeah, last year, that's when we started with the Zoom things. That was just a lot of fun. We just kind of hung out on New Year's Eve. I don't even think we stayed until New Year's Eve. I traditionally don't ever stay up that late. I'm just an early to bed person. But we had a lot of fun. And then I did a bunch of giveaways because I had all this extra stuff in my studio. And I'm hoping that I can maybe do that again. Although I got to tell you, shipping charges are so out of this world from what I understand. Even in the United States, it's just crazy. But anyway. So I'm doing the second one. Then we'll go back to our main structure. And get that ready with the vellum and the window frames and stuff. Okay. I like this version. We also decided last Saturday, I think it was last Saturday, right? That we decided we were going to challenge ourselves and now Melissa already did it, but do the heirloom Christmas tree, like the ceramic Christmas trees that is at SVG Cuts. And she didn't have any sales. I was really surprised that she didn't have any sales there, but that is a beautiful one. You can buy it separately, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, my kid's loud. My dogs are loud. Not show shoe. What? Not show shoe. Oh, we said every night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, take your show and beat till they're black and blue. I don't know what that means. I try to read the comments while it's going on, and then I don't know. Then I lose track of them. Apologies. Okay. Let's get my act together here. All right. Find some pieces that I need. I'm going to need those. All right, you guys. And then these are the windows. We're going to need those. I do need this. That's going on the front door. Where'd my front door go? All right, right here. This goes on the front door. We're supposed to do a Zoom tonight too. But I tell you, I was so challenged technically this week that I just didn't have the heart to go and try to figure something new out. And I felt so terrible about Louise, not getting Louise in there on Friday. That I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I know and try to figure this stuff out later. Okay. So I do apologize. I don't know if Louise is watching. She was on Friday, and I wanted her to show us, and she will eventually show us this stuff. But I just couldn't get my act together as far as I'm trying this new kind of streaming software that allows me to stream it to Facebook, and that way there are people that like Facebook and they want to stay with it. So this way we get people can watch in both places live because they made these changes to Facebook about a month ago and I had to switch to YouTube. And I was like, oh, this is new. I don't know what I'm doing, that sort of thing. And so that was kind of puzzling. And then going to this restream, I had problems, as you guys know, with the volume, the audio. So that was kind of a pain. So I've just been really challenged lately. I apologize. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, It's all people doing TikTok and all that other stuff. And I'm like, you know what? All right. So these two side pieces, you can easily forget them. But they do have cute little, like almost like little triangle pieces that go there that will look great with some bling on it. And if you want, you can put the bling on before or after. I did mine after just so I could get a good look at it. So, but look, there's nice like little dots right here. Let's flip this over. Do the same thing on this side. Remember, this is our base piece, our like main piece. Okay. And then here, this goes here. See that? Although it's not the right size. This is not the right size one. Not sure why. This one's longer. I might have just mixed it up again. Just go into my second stash over here. Is this one the correct size? Nope. Nope. Oh boy, what am I doing? Well, all right, we're gonna have to look at the end for that. Okay, so here's our 4 sides, and we're gonna put it together now, and then we're going to put the side pieces in, and then the front. Hi, Teresa. You did? Yeah. You think you learn and you do it differently the next time, but guess not when you're not paying attention. All right. So it's probably not going to be super noticeable. Although I have to tell you, so I gave my mom that church that we made a couple weeks ago. And I don't know if you remember this, but when we made it, I didn't have one piece of vellum in the front, like on the side. And I thought, she'll never know, she'll never notice that. What's the first thing she said to me? It's like, why can I see through that window? And the other, I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. How did she see that? That's how my mother is. She's a very good eye. All right. Okay. So there's our main section. This is a bit awkward. So if you if this is probably the hardest part, I think, or maybe just like the awkward part. So if you want to, you can go ahead and glue these pieces on the side here if you want to. I think what I'm going to try to do is do the side pieces first. So remember, when you're putting the side pieces on, that the windows go in the front, and this is your front, okay? And it's going to like just sort of go in here. So the way that I did it was I just glued these big old flaps right here, all three of them. And then I sort of shimmied them in so I didn't get glue everywhere, you see. And then I kind of flipped it over like this. And started making sure that it was attached to the back here. You got to make sure it's shimmied all the way up here. So maybe anchor this top part first. You see? So let's get that anchored first and then press here. It's a little awkward. Okay. And then on this side, okay. So let's just have a look. So there is so far, right? And then we'll do the other one on the other side. Again, we're going to just glue all of these three long tabs. Okay, kind of shimmy it in so you don't get glue on the outside. And then try to get it in position where this tab at the top is really fitted all the way up here to the inside. And if it helps you to turn it over, you can. But this is what it looks like. See, I'm pressing on the inside here where that tab is, and the tab's stuck to the inside edge. Okay, and then this. And then this side. Okay. I'll just show you on the other side. See this, how they're going on the inside edge. And again, awkward to show you. Feels a little awkward doing it. But eventually it will grab on with your glue. All right. That little piece doesn't. Okay. So now we're getting a little more structure to it, you see. And I would suggest at this time that you glue these down here. And then what we'll do is we'll do these windows so we can get them in fairly easily through the opening for the door. All right. Okay. Yay, 47. Dreaming Tree had a $1 sale. I missed that. I missed the Dreaming Tree one. They had a $1 sale. No way. I never got notification about it. Darn it. That's okay, because I have just about every Dreaming Tree file, so. But I would have liked to tell you guys about it, too. Okay, and by the way, it doesn't matter if this part here is messy. So, like this glue on here. You just want to try to keep everything aligned because this is going to be covered. Okay. Oh, the dogs are playing play fighting. It's nighttime. They're doing their nighttime rituals. All right. Righty. Wow. This goes together fast, I think. It's just getting all of these pieces to connect in a nice way. This is the last seam at the top. All right. So we'll let that glue sort of get all stabilized there. And then what we'll do is we'll work on the windows next. So these two pieces are the windows right here. They're exactly the same. And you have to fold them all at the score lines, of course. There is a tiny tab here, right here. And then one that's sort of here. You'll see when you need that when you're putting it into the window frame. All right. So before we close this up, but that's what it's going to look like this. And it's going to go in there. But let's go ahead, fold all those pieces, and then we will get the vellum in and all these little pieces and the frame, so that way we're not putting it together later. So let's get the vellum. There are these two little rounded arched pieces. And then these are the frames, and they have a cute little detail to them. If I can find them. There's this little like candy cut out in pink glitter. Where's my other candy? Come on. Ay. Well, I need to find the other candy. There it is. Okay. So let's flip these over, and we're going to put the vellum on the inside edge. All right, let that dry and get the other piece of vellum. I think we're going to have snow tonight. That would be our first. We did get a little bit of snow on Friday night or early Saturday morning, but not much. It didn't stick really. Okay. And then this has a little piece. Now there is a little, if you cut out the green in foil, you're going to see something that's like a little teeny tiny piece, but I have to apologize because I must have missed it after the fact. So I just want to show you on here what I'm talking about. See these two little pieces right here and here? So when you cut them out, make sure you get them off the mat, because I must have cut them out. They were part of the green, but I didn't take them off the mat. And so they were supposed to go there, but we can add that later. Just a tiny detail, but it's an awful cute one. So Okay. Now we're going to put our little windows on. And actually, I think I'm going to show you these. These, I don't know if you've ever seen these in the like sticker area. I think they're by Jolie's Boutique, and they're really cute. They're like glitter holly with a little red dot on it. So I thought that would look really cute on the window, like a wreath. Because the thing that this doesn't have is a wreath on the window. So I'm going to put those there. It doesn't have a wreath on the front window. So I was like, huh, that's weird. It doesn't have a wreath. But so I decided to add these little accents there. So, okay. And then once these get in, we'll put the little like roofs over them, the rooftops. But first we got to put them in. All right. Oh, sorry. Sandra, I couldn't see what wasn't on. Can't see. Can you see now? I'm ready for some snow too. Okay. So these things here, maybe you couldn't see these. These are from Jolie's Boutique. I think I saved the little wrapper somewhere. Really cute. Okay. So there's that one. Let's finish up this one. Okay. Again, I'll come back and add that little green part to that. Oops. All right. So I'm just shaping up this, pop out window. I forget what they call these. I think what are they called? There's a technical term for it. Like when you have a little cape, and you have the windows that pop out. So it gives you more dormers. They're dormers. The things I left on the mat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll show you those in a second. Okay, Sandra? The green things. I'll show you in a sec. So when you cut this out, there is a section that has some green. There's like these topiaries that go in the front like this. This is a topiary, which I cut out in green foil. And on that, what I left on the mat was, I'm going to show you again, are these two little pieces that are supposed to go on either side of this candy. Like so to make this candy not all pink, it kind of looks green and pink. Let me show you. So it's right there. Okay. So it just gives it so it's not overly pink, because we wouldn't want it to be like too bright and garish, right? Okay, so we haven't done the front yet, but the front door yet, but that's because we want to get these guys in, and these are going to pop out like this. So what I would suggest, let me try to change my view a little bit. What I would suggest is that you anchor at the bottom here with this tab first. Now, Leo does, I think, a similar thing, but he doesn't put glue on these tabs. I find it hard to get my hand inside. So I put the glue on before I put the actual window in. Does that make sense? I just have a hard time getting my glue bottle on the inside. So this is the first part that I'm anchoring. I kind of don't care if glue gets here, remember, because we're going to put the roof over it, but you're going to want to push it all the way so that it's really sticking out like this. Okay. And let's have a look on the inside. Yeah, so there's one tab in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not really attached. So I'm just going to press there, and you can see how it's attached, right? I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So we are going to put glue on all of these tabs. All right, going to go inside and then push it through the window, or the window opening, or the dormer opening, I should say. And we are going to line up the bottom tab first. It's like this. Make sure it's lined up. And then we can push these other tabs in. Okay. Let's go in here and have a look. So that's not really secured. I know you can't see that. Sorry. Now, while I'm doing this, I see that I have like a little bit of gaps in here. So I'm just gonna try to close up some of those gaps. And again, I'm sort of rushing through this, so you probably won't be rushing. So, you know, you'll do a better job at getting all of those gaps and stuff. And some gaps aren't going to matter. Like this one's probably not even going to matter because of the roof, but you know, there's that. All right. So there are two dormers in there. We've got our two side pieces in. Now we need to do this, the front door. The same sort of thing where the tabs are going to be like sort of pushed out like this, and we're going to shimmy it into here like this, push it up as close to that top as we can, and then secure it with the glue. Okay, so I'm just going to move this. Running out of space. Okay, so I'm going to just check this here. I didn't get this right. All right, you're not going to put glue on these bottom tabs yet. This is for just putting on the inside of the structure. Okay, so let's put some glue on those tabs that are sort of facing out. Does that make sense? Sometimes I have to remind myself. Okay, So then, as I said, we're going to just kind of shimmy it up into the structure. We're going to try to get it as close up in there. Let me just give you a view of that. It's a little peaked here, a tiny peak there. So what I would suggest is to do these long tabs first, as long as you know you've got it really up there, okay? So get those long tabs secured. And then using both hands, I am like pressing in on those little jagged tabs just to get that all secured in there. Might have to go back and hit it with a little bit of glue, but I think we had quite a bit of glue on there already. Let's have a look on the inside. So see that on the inside? Still needs to press it down a little bit more. Okay. So before we go any further, what I want to do is do the bottom secure piece, and that is this piece. It's like an outline, and you'll see that it matches up with, this is the front, this is the back. Now, this was a little tricky. What I learned from the video was we're going to actually secure it to the inside. So here we go. See here, there's the number 3. We're going to take this, we're going to secure it to the inside tab, like here, right here. So not where it says 3, but on the behind there. And then this whole piece will get glued to that inside piece, and it will give it like a structure, and make it a lot easier to get the bottom piece on and to keep its shape. All right, so I'm going to start off on the mat because I just want to get it all like really well secured on there. Okay, take it easy. All right, so while it's still wet, I'm just gonna kind of move it a little bit. All right. All right. And then it's going to just kind of snake its way around on the entire base. So you're going to put the glue on each of these tabs, and it's sort of like, it's kind of like a girdle, like it just pulls all the sides in to their proper placement. That makes any sense. You're not going to even actually see this because it's going to be covered. And this project does not have a base. It does have a base piece, but it doesn't have like a really awesome base like the church had. You could cut it out in foam core if you wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I hadn't decided on that. I suppose if you're going back and putting like little trees up, but I didn't like the trees on this one. All right. So take your time with this because This is for that security of the whole piece. Really get it attached correctly. Like, as I mentioned, it's kind of like it brings the shape together of the piece. It's not like so flippity floppity, you know. Oops. Did this. Nope, I did it wrong. Come on, Rita. Don't be a goober. Okay, here we go. You want it to be a nice, like, right angle and not sort of like kind of flippity floppity. Yeah, flippity floppity. I suppose, yeah, I suppose you could do the base. I didn't feel like it was super necessary to do the base, but that's up to you guys if you want to do that. If you can find some of those great sisal or the bottle brush trees. I actually found some, but they're too big for this project. Maybe it would work with the church. All right. I'm going to go over here. So it's going in underneath the tabs, if that makes sense. So Deborah's asking about trees. Now, they are called sisal trees. So if you want to look, you can, do a search on the internet. Michael's always would carry them in the past, but I think they go fast. I did find some at Joann's one time. They're making a comeback, I think. I see them all over in the advertisements. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. And as I said, I mean, there are topiaries for this. So I feel like it's a little overkill for this to have the sisal trees, but for the church, definitely would look nice with the church. All right. What Benji? Benji's crying for some reason. Not getting the attention he feels he deserves. Are you, Benji? All right. This is tricky because there's a lot of like curves here, a lot of angles. So go simple with this. Just be patient with yourself. Okay. This side of the girdle's ready to get pulled in. We don't call them girdles anymore. I might call them corsets. Yeah. Amazon, I would definitely check Amazon, okay? Deborah, for the sisal trees. If they don't have them at the Dollar Tree, they sometimes will have them at the Dollar Tree, but they go fast. Things on the Dollar Tree go really fast. And with the supposed supply chain issues, maybe Maybe they're sitting on a boat in the harbor. Don't know. Do they all come in from California? Is that where they come in from? All right. See how much more like sturdy it is now that we added in our corset. And now we can actually do the bottom piece. Just want to double check that we did everything we needed to get our hands in there, you know. But we're just going to glue now on this side of the tab. I would suggest that for this, you only do like one side at a time, maybe the longest portion, and then go back and put more glue. So it's going to go this way. There's for the front. And I'm going to, I can't do it that way. I have to do it this way. Line it up really well. And then places it on there. So this will give it even more structure, but I do think that that girdle piece is important. So don't skip it because it really does sort of tighten up the whole thing, the whole, you know, house. All right. Tomorrow is the first day of Hanukkah, Festival of Lights. That's great. So happy Hanukkah to anybody that celebrates it. I was going to do some Hanukkah cards because there are actually quite a few new ones in the Joy app. I'm going to try to have to squeeze that in this week. Oops. All right, I'm almost done with that base. Oh, don't want to crush it. There. Press it down like that. Okay. Now we've got our structure all complete. We have to put a lot of the finishing touches on it, but we're pretty much done at this point in terms of major renovations or major remodeling or whatever you want to call it. So we just have to let that kind of dry. Let's do that. Let's talk about the roof. So the roof is two pieces. Again, there's the white and the brown, just like this. And they have the space for the cutouts, the windows, and also the fold that you're going to do for where the roof is. Go like it this way. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put the white beneath it, and we're going to glue it so that you do not see any of the brown. I'm sorry, any of the white come out from behind the brown. Okay. Also, we're not going to go all the way to the edge here. We're going to just kind of do an outline, a simple outline like this, because, oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. You do need to do the little circular, the scallops, because I was thinking about the white part. So sorry, my fault. All right. Okay. And you see how it has a white around it, but not here. There's not any white showing there. That's the correct way to do it. And let's bend it here. And we are going to then apply it to here. But you have to be a little bit careful of this arch. So what I would suggest is just glue this side first and get some good glue, but don't go to the edge on it, okay? Because the edge is going to be overhanging a little bit. Okay. So we're just putting glue on this side, around these windows. All right. Then I'm going to sneak this in here. We really want it to, we might have to get inside and press it to the there. Like I have to sort of, yeah, there. Squeeze them in. And it doesn't like fold or anything here, but it does have to stick. So I would get my hand in there and just sort of make sure to press it all around so the glue can catch. All right. I know I'm not showing you, but that's the way that it looks. Then you can turn it around and do this other side. Now we get to decorate, which is awesome. Did I put too much glue on this underside? Okay. All right. So our main structure is done, but it's not like pretty decorated and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and start talking about the decoration. So there's a lot of little doodads here. For instance, here are the little roofs that go on here. Cute, right? And then on top of the roofs, we're going to have some snow. And there's actually two pieces of these. So I looked really closely at the image, and you see how this has like it's coming down here. So it's supposed to go so it looks like this with those two pieces hanging on that end. You could do it another way, but I don't know. That's the way it is in the picture. So we're going to like put those together and do that part. And there's a lot of snow that needs to get added. So there's the dormer. And this is the other one. It's really going to start looking less like a cardboard box and more like a fancy little house. All right. So this doesn't get glued. It just overhangs a little bit. There's no like tab or anything there. Okay. Just like that. Give it a second to catch. Okay. Next one. I'm pushing that all the way up just to give you a different look. So right here. All right, I'm going to, my phone is dying, which is what I'm recording on. So I might lose you. So let me just go real quick on what has to go next. So this is going to go here and this here. Okay. And then we have the white glitter top. I hope I don't lose you. I had my phone all nice and charged up, but taking a long time today. So, okay, so this is going to go there, and these are going to go there. And then we have our little topiaries that we're going to put together. And sadly, I am going to lose you. So unfortunately, I can't show you the rest of this. So before we get cut off because my phone dies, oh, I guess there's no end to this technical stuff. Before we get cut off, I will, unless Owen, can you give me a plug?
Oh yeah, but can we do a favor after you're done?
Yes, but I need the plug like right now, or I'm going to get disconnected.
Oh, what plug? Oh, phone.
Yeah, for my phone, but that's not going to work. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. So this is going to go here. And these little things are going to go right here. And there's actually snow that goes on the side right here. You got it?
Yep.
My son, he's coming to my rescue. Yay, Owen.
I'm just doing this because I need to pick up my bike from my friend's place.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
My
Really?
friend's father can't fit into his car.
And how do they think they're going to fit into my car? Yay! All right. Sorry, guys. Crisis averted.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get Sparky out of those.
All right.
Wait, where are your keys?
In my purse.
Where's your purse?
In my room.
Okay, where's your rum?
Ha ha ha. Okay, so I can finish this up, which is great. And I'm just going to glue this piece at the top like this. There is a notch right here so that you know which way to go on. All right. Wait, what did Ben say? Sure. Okay. So it's coming together. There are just like some little tidbits left.
Why are purses and heads so awkward?
He's got the sparky head. Okay. So let's do the topiaries so that you can see what those look like. This is supposed to go up here. And let's get the topiaries out. So the topiary, very loud. So it has this little piece here. So we're going to glue that on, and then the little candy circle there. And I actually put a little dot, a green dot on the inside. And then there's some snow that gets added to the top of the topiary, like to the top of the pot for the topiary. So it's the candy cane topiary. Okay, and they're very specific about the snow. Each of the snow pieces have like a little section here. That's one doesn't apply. This one goes on this one, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to put a little dot in the middle like this. Let's glue it and press it on. I also laugh at myself because I'm like, okay. Now here's an interesting piece. They do give you this green, like holly, and that's where I got started with this because they didn't give you the red berry. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I will take this green holly pit, fold it at those score lines like that, and then I'll put one of these on top because I didn't have any just plain old red berries. And I think it looks really cute, actually. So that's what we're going to go with for the second one.
How's your little thingy come along?
It's coming along okay. So
is that like a gingerbread house?
It's a gingerbread house. What do you think?
Looks nice.
Remember the gingerbread houses we used to make when you were a little kid?
Yeah, and how I remember destroying and eating them.
No, you never ate them. You never ate them. So we took them down to the farm and fed them to the llamas.
Fed them to llamas?
Uh-huh. In January. They loved them. So that was kind of cool. All right. So now this is just decorating, doing all this little decoration stuff. And I got to do the other topiary, but let me just get our little lights so you can see how this looks. You could also, if you have a little Velcro dot, you could put it in there. And I put 3 lights in because there are a lot of windows here. And let's have a look at our gingerbread house. Isn't it adorable? Oh. Oh, nice. Thank you, Donna. So I'm going to go ahead and do the topiary on here and then the little thing here. And then I'm also going to, I just have all these little doodads, like, so these really cute rhinestones that come off in a whole big thing. But I thought they looked sort of cool on the windows. They're supposed to come off. Okay, here we go. So you can do this and put them on these window pieces right here. These are adhesive backed. They're not our regular rhinestones that we use with the little tiny tool. So we can put some here. You see I put my little heart there. I'm going to, okay, gonna put one here. All righty, teddy bear. You're also loud. You're loud. Oh, So, and then there's also this teddy. Come on. See here, that's some more snow. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Right? So cute. I still don't get why this is here, but whatever. Decorative, maybe?
Maybe, perhaps.
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 So we shall keep moving up right along. Now that we have all the juice in my phone. It's real cold out, you know.
I know.
Oh yeah, you went out. All right. So this will go here. I think maybe a little ribbon. My ribbon has not come in the mail yet from Michael's. So, and you could decorate it any way you like. I want to show you what I did find that I thought were kind of cool. Were these brads. They're adhesive brads. Now, this one is for summertime and this one is for back to school. So,
you're a bit late for back to school.
yeah. So, but I like
early,
these ones here. So you can like sort of just put them on like this, maybe every other one, because then you can go ahead and one, two, like this. It's tough. I have a lot of glue on my fingers. All right. One more. Or you can use these buttons or rhinestones. There's all kinds of things that you can use. You can use these colored-y ones. Or none at all. But this is definitely optional. You can just do that, whatever you want to do. But I thought these were kind of fun, but they're just not appropriate. But these ones you could use in there. Okay. And let's see, that's just about it. Except for, you know, doing the other side of the topiary and a few more pieces of snow. And then we are done. Super cute, right? Yeah, I agree. All right, so that's going to be it for tonight. And I thank you so much for watching. You know, as you know, on the weekends, we do the little more advanced projects, but we try to do during the week, we try to do, you know, fun, quick projects that you don't have to get all stressed over. And I hope that you will join me as during the week. If not, you can catch the replay on YouTube and now on Facebook, which we couldn't do before. So thank you so much for coming today, and we will see you again tomorrow. And remember, we're doing gingerbread garland tomorrow. No, you can't eat this stuff unless you want a mouthful of paper and glue.
And also possibly a disease where I am going to be in a hospital.
No, oh, yeah, a little dramatic.
Like the glue.
Like a little dramatic. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. A gift box. I don't think this is a very good gift box. I think it's more of a lantern. That's why it has this in the back. And before we put the roof on, it was already closed up. So it's not a separate roof piece. So I don't think this one's a very good gift box, but he's got millions more that are. So I hope that you check out Dreaming Tree, which you can find at 3D SVG. And once again, want to thank the folks over at Dreaming Tree, 3dsvg.com, for putting together these challenging and interesting files for us that we can do together. We've got loads more coming up in the Christmas season and into the new year. So I hope you'll join me whenever you can. And we will see you again soon, I hope. All right? Take care, everyone.
До свидания.
До свидания. Yeah, okay.